Hello all. So today we will continue to see our stocks in our radar. So we can see first we will see Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty had a fabulous run in March and it had a good follow through in the first few days of April. And since it is following the monthly or monthly FIBO levels as targets, so now we have got a retracement in between. So yesterday itself we were able to identify that it's going to come down and what levels of support it will come down. So we have changed our path from buy and dip to a sell, and what will be our targets in the sell. So even though we have a long term view in the market, now we have a short term view of sell. So from where we can get a buy, from where and how much fall the market can take. So these are the things which we will look into today. So looking at the daily. So Bank Nifty, again, this is just a couple of days of downtrend, so we are good. However, there is a small convergence between the 100 and 200 moving average in the daily perspective. So this indicates more volatility could be in picture for Bank Nifty. So we may see even much more downside. So how we will confirm that, I will cover it up later. So Bank Nifty, as indicated yesterday, we had a good support near 35,500, and based on the double top it formed in daily, and double top in hourly here. So this was broken yesterday and we achieved the subsequent target today. And Bank Nifty did not close below 37,535 today. So it's stuck there, particular support. So below today's low, so Bank Nifty will certainly go to this support, so which is nothing but 37,200 and 36,837. But 37,200 will be a major support zone because it is a 61.8 FIBO level. So we will, and being expiry tomorrow, we will definitely have a bounce from this level. So 37,200 should not be broken that easily for tomorrow, whether market is going to gap down or do whatever it wants. Another reason is for Bank Nifty is, if we take a look at the 15 minutes chart, we still have the 200 moving average as a huge support zone. So this 200 moving, you can see a lot of gap between the 100 and the 200 moving averages. So this gap has to be closed if market has to crash, or it has to become negative in the 15 minutes time frame. So I don't see, this is almost 1000 points. So I don't see any reason for this gap to close tomorrow. So market may just have a gap down and we may see 37,200 level, or I would not be surprised even if we can, if we get a buy from this level itself, 37,500 itself. So I would say Bank Nifty will be a buy either tomorrow from 37,500 or 37,200 level. Okay, so please keep that in mind. So selling below this point, it will be very risky. So next we will take a look at Nifty. So Nifty again, as we discussed yesterday, it reached 17,780 level, which is a good favorable support for Nifty. So and below this point, Nifty will likely to test 17,700. And 17,700 will close the gap. However, it will not break this point, 17,700. So Bank Nifty 37,200 is a major support, and Nifty 17,700 will be the major support, and it should not break this support for tomorrow. So the gap will be closed and we should see a bounce back from 17,700 level for Nifty. Again, the reason for bounce back expectation in Nifty is, if you take a look at the 100 and 200 moving average in 15 minutes, it's so huge actually. So we have a gap of from 17,600 to 17,850. So almost 250 points gap is there. So this gap will not be closed that easily. And even if it market falls below 17,600 also, it will not be able to sustain because of this particular gap. This huge gap is a major support zone for Nifty in the lower time frames. Okay, so how much Nifty or Bank Nifty can bounce back? Sorry, let me cover that. So Bank Nifty from current levels, from today's low, we have to take a Fibo level to today's high, and we can see it has already tested the 38.2 from 23.6 near 37,800, and it is coming down. So it is more likely to take a fall. So we can see 37,200 tomorrow morning. However, then again we have to take a Fibo level from today's high to 37,200 or as is today's low, depending upon where market opens tomorrow. So from there we can calculate the targets. So the target will be very short, and it will be a lot of intraday play, and we'll have to observe price action and take buy positions accordingly. So buy position, I don't think we will be getting any positional buy for tomorrow. Again, that's what it looks like now. So we will have to see tomorrow. So similarly, Nifty, we have to take the Fibo levels between today high and today low, or till 17,700 or whatever low that it's going to make tomorrow, and that will act as the target for intraday. So again, it is only a intraday play, so there is going to be a lot of volatility, and there will be a lot of stop loss hunting. And so just remember that 17,700 will be the major support for Nifty, and 32,200 will be the major support for Bank Nifty. 37,200 will be the major support for Bank Nifty. So TCS again, as we discussed yesterday, so TCS came down from its last resistance level of 3,800. So again it has already corrected till 3,730 is today's. Just a minute, looking at weekly. So today's low was 3,731. It has already corrected much, and that's the major support as well. So it's a 38.2 Fibo level. So we may see some up moves here and bounce backs and things like that for TCS. So TCS again, it's a very strong player, and we see that the 15 minutes moving average and is also very positive for TCS. So you can see this gap is still there, about 20 to 30 points. So that's the gap is not that much. So TCS may see further little bit of downside. So we can, the next point for TCS will be so we'll have to take a look at this one. So TCS 3,700 will be the next support, and below 3,700 we will see 3,680. Okay. So that is about TCS, and TCS in the hourly chart. So we can see the hourly, the gap is huge between the 100 and 200 moving averages. So 3,640 or whatever the support zone near this. So 3,630 or 3,640 will be a huge support for TCS for major bounce back. Okay, just in case if we get to see a fall to that level. So again, TCS is not is going to be just a buy for very few points in the intraday, but it will be a strong bounce back, and it will try to hold the 3,730 level. Okay. So HUL again, it did give a it is still testing the upper trend line, what we discussed earlier, and does not manage to close above that. So we may still see a correction in HUL. So the correction will be again till 2080 or 2080 level should come, I think. So below today's low, we will see 2080. So 2120 was the previous breakout region, and HUL tested it today and had a bounce back, and it fooled everybody trying to sustain. And there was some profit booking seen during at the end of the day. So it didn't sustain above this channel. So we'll have to further see tomorrow. So if it again tries to break above and goes above this 2175, then we can see HUL going to 2250 or so. So since this level is a 61.8 Fibonacci resistance, HUL must retrace till 2070 or even 2030. So I won't be surprised. Okay. And ICICI Bank, as you all know, like it's again it did fall from our target. 750, and it is still continuing to be within the daily support limits. And on any worst case, or ICICI Bank, the next level of support will be around 710. Okay, so just in case if today's low is broken for ICICI Bank, then we should be seeing 710 or so. So that's below 730. We should see 710 or so for ICICI Bank. Again, it's not likely to happen tomorrow. The reason being, we still have this huge gap in 15 minutes. So we'll have to see how far it goes. So we may again see a pullback tomorrow from 730 level. So tomorrow for ICICI Bank, I would say look for buying opportunity from 730 or so, and we will see how it goes. 730 or 710 will be a good buying level. Okay. So thank you all. So that's all I intend to cover for today. Thank you.